You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Live. We have talked about the fact that we know there are NFL players that absolutely do not agree with the direction that the NFL is going with many different things. And here we have one of those players, a guy that played just in 2020 and played a long time in the league, 10 years. Fullback Anthony Sherman, he played with the Chiefs. Well, he has come out, he has slammed the NFL for their wristband policy involving the vaccinated/unvaccinated. We've had several NFL players come out say, hey, they're either not getting vaccinated or, in Ryan Tannehill's case, he felt like he was forced into getting vaccinated. I don't agree with that logic anyway. We've said, look, if you want to be vaccinated, great. If you don't, great. But I don't agree with employers forcing their will and forcing employees to have to go get it. In my opinion, it's a medical personal choice, and it should stay just that way. You're getting a little too close to our personal bubble. That's my feeling. That's my opinion. So, sorry, YouTube. Hate on me. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I support your decision to do what you feel like is right for you and your health. Well, I've got to give kudos out there to guys like Cole Beasley, who has kind of stood up against this stuff. And then Kevin Stefanski, the Browns coach yesterday, said, my team's not wearing pieces of flair to indicate whether they're vaccinated and unvaccinated. We remember times in history that wearing badges and stars and things like that to segregate people, well, that was a really bad part of history now, wasn't it? Let's get to this story because I give Anthony Sherman a lot of credit for coming out and speaking out against this. This is from the guys over at Outkick. Anthony Sherman blasts the NFL for making players wear vaccine status wristbands. Earlier this month, the NFL announced teams were required to develop a method to visually identify fully vaccinated Tier 1 and Tier 2 individuals, like using color-coded wristbands or credentials, by beginning of training camp, and former Chiefs fullback Anthony Sherman may have just gotten the memo. And again, when I say former, this guy played last year, so this is the first year he won't play. The NFL is making players wear colored wristbands now based on vaccination status. Well, he come out and he sent one hell of a tweet. The @NFL is making players wear colored wristbands now based on vaccination status. Funny, I thought we all agreed on the evils of segregation back in the 60s. Here we are again, only this time it's based on personal health choices instead of skin color. And as you can imagine, the blue check marks began showing up. I'm surprised Mike Florio's not in here somewhere. This guy says that's the whole point. What made segregation unethical was that people were being held back by something they couldn't just choose not to be. Anti-vaxxers choosing to put everybody around them at risk is something they could always just not do. Or Anthony F. Irwin, you could stay your scary ass at the house. Okay? This blue check mark. Honestly, the wildest part about this tweet is the notion that everybody agreed segregation was evil. Laugh out loud. Dude, mine is going to be blown when he learns about... Oh, good God. I'm not even going into that. Really? We're not getting into gender identities and shit on here. Outkick's Alejandro Avalea reported that the Pittsburgh Steelers will monitor the team's vaccination status using yellow bracelets to mark players who have not received their COVID shot. Wow. Well, this is where Sherman really hammers the NFL. And it's in one sentence, and it's all that needs to be said. The league clearly values being woke, just not awake. Sherman tweeted, "What a shame and what a sham." And that is everything you need to know about Anthony Sherman and how he feels about current day NFL policies. A lot of things going on. He just flat come out and called the NFL woke. Look, dear NFL players, I know some of you watch black and white sports. I don't know how many of you are watching black and white live at this point, but some of you will find this video when it gets thousands of views or whatever it's going to end up getting. How about some of you current players stepping up and making some statements like this? I mean, come on. You shouldn't have to wait till guys retire to come out and start hitting back on these sort of things. I commend some of these players for hitting back. I believe it was Jamal Adams the other day, and I could be wrong. They came out and said, you know what? I'm going to have my teammates back whether they choose to get vaccinated or not. And you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to make him feel out of place, and I'm not going to put pressure on him to go out and get something done that they don't want to do from a health standpoint. I commend that, okay? I think that's being very grown up about this issue. My God, again, if you have that big of an issue, if you are that concerned, but guys, some of the tweets, some of the replies, for example, at places like Pro Football Talk are downright scary. The amount of people that believe this thing should be a mandatory, federally mandated vaccine, that's frightening that there's people out there that believe that should really and truly happen. Wow. I mean, what kind of control are you wanting the government to have exactly? And I know we don't really get into politics on this channel, but God, that's frightening. I mean, come on. Tell me what you think. We need more guys like Anthony Sherman to step up and make these kind of comments. Again, I don't care if you want to be vaccinated, are vaccinated, whatever you choose to do, but I just believe it's your business. I don't want to know. I don't think the NFL should want to know either. Peace. I'm out. Till next.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.